Hello, it's Mark. Welcome to a Whiskey in the Thicket. Today we have a whiskey review for you, something unique I've not seen before, although apparently it is getting popular, so maybe not so unique. But this is Koval rye, finished in Amburana barrels. So Amburana is a South American tree. I had to look it up, never heard of it before. I had to look it up. It is a member of the Lagoon family. So that's which is also peanuts are part of that family, and so is mesquite. Those are some very strange things that are in the same family of trees. But all right, so Koval is an American whiskey. They are they were founded in 2008 in Chicago by Dr. Robert Nectar and his Necker and his wife Sonnet Necker. They worked in academia and for the government, but they gave up their careers and kind of started distilling there. Koval when it began in 2008. It was the first in Chicago since the mid 1800s. They make whiskey, brandy, liqueurs, gin. They use all local grains, and they're basically one of those, I guess you would call it a grain glass. They do everything there. They mash, they distill, they have local grains, they bottle, everything's done there. They have custom-made pot stills that were crafted in Germany, and they have a unique kind of bubble on the top of it, which is supposed to give it, I thought it looked very interesting. Gives it additional surface area, which is supposed to be able to take in more flavors and aromas. Koval is a term that means smith or blacksmith in a lot of Eastern European languages. However, in Yiddish, it has the added meaning of someone who forges ahead. And Koval is a homage to Mrs. Necker's great-grandfather, who earned it as a nickname when he dared to move from turn-of-the-century Vienna to the U.S. to start a new life from scratch. And it also honors Robert's grandfather, whom he learned to distill from. And the family name is Schmid, meaning Schmid. My mother's maiden name is Schmidt, but this is Schmid, Schmid, which is the German equivalent of Koval. So that is, I think, very appropriate name for them. What else can I tell you? Okay, so this is 50% ABV. From what I'm gathering, it is on 100% rye. It is, because it says on the back, distilled from organic grains. Yes, that's another thing. They are an organic distillery. The mash bill is rye, and they're finished in the Amburana Cask barrels. That's it. That's all it says. So I'm assuming that means it's 100% rye. And not much on the front, just Koval single barrel whiskey rye, Amburana barrel finish, distilled in Chicago, 50% ABV. So I will go ahead and show you the bottle. And the glass. All right, and let's see what we get on the nose. It is very I can get much of the nose here. It's very aromatic, unique smelling. What would I describe this as? That is a very unique wood smell. Definitely doesn't smell like oak. Almost reminds me of coconut, big time coconut. Even piney. But it kind of has this cork. Maybe that's about, maybe not rubber, was I'm thinking more like a cork. It smells like, kind of like cork. I'll go with some eucalyptus in there. Melon, coconut, tropical fruit. Like a woody but barky kind of tree bark, I guess is what I'm getting at. Some maybe a little waxy butter. Okay, all right, onto the palate. Okay, now I'm getting hit with that rye spice. I get rye spice. I get that. I get a malty note. That eucalyptus is still there, but malty. But do get the rye spice. It surprises me that it's 100. It would be 100% rye. It doesn't really taste 100% rye, but getting the. Yeah, I'm guessing because it's finished in that. I'm guessing it was finished in charred oak because I definitely feel like I get charred oak on the palate. Okay, whatever that barky, rubbery, corky thing I got before, I'm not getting that now. Now I'm getting vanilla, cream. That eucalyptus is still there. Coconut, tropical fruit, some melon. Getting honeydew melon. I've seen it's interesting because I didn't hear great things about this. I only knew one person who tried it. They didn't care for it, but I like it. It is very unique. For 50%, I would have guessed lower. It doesn't seem like it's 50%. Some of those typical coriander, ginger kind of things that you'd get. Yeah, it's weird. I don't get that malt that I got, but where I got on the palate. I do get the rye spice for sure on the palate. Spicy, grainy, malty. Black pepper. Again, eucalyptus, coriander, that's there now. Charred oak. This is unique. I would try it. I like it. I like it enough. I will enjoy it and I will keep it on my shelf. It's nowhere near a top 10 for me, but it's pretty good. I'll go with 7 out of 10 on my 10-point Likert scale. So, we'll see you next time.